The first question is, how much of an issue do you think homelessness is among urban Aboriginals in Vancouver, and why?
Oh my God, where do we start? Well, I think that everybody has a dream when they come to the big city, especially if they're on some sort of reservation or farm or whatever, and they come over here thinking that this is the big dream, only to find that it's not. It's really hard to find work, which puts you on the street if you don't have relatives, or if you don't have other people that have a place and you have no place, then you're stuck into that level too. So I think it affects everybody.
And do you have any explanation, or do you have any reason why you would say that it's such an issue and affects everyone?
Well, all you have to do is, I live downtown, and I've been down here for about 30 years off and on, and I've seen, all you have to do is walk down here or drive down here, and you can see just the beginning or the end of poverty. Just drive downtown. It's all over the place.
And do you have any examples of how poverty or homelessness has affected you or someone close to you?
Homelessness, well, it's affected a lot of my friends, but when my children were younger, my ex-husband and we hopped in the car and we started to go across Canada because we couldn't find a job. We couldn't get it together enough to get a job, to find a place. So we had 2 children in a car going cross country hoping to find a job, and we were homeless. When we hit Alberta, my family's from there, and there was no room. There was absolutely no room to help us, so we had to keep going. So I had broken one of my ankles, and I had tore the ligament out of the other one, so here I am with 2 kids in a car with my ex-husband, dog, and 2 broken ankles. So it was really hard. We lived in the tent and we just kept going. Eventually we did have to split up, and I had to take the kids and go on social assistance.
So when you said that there was no room for you guys when you went to Calgary, that could be part of the reason why?
Edmonton.
Edmonton?
Yes.
Just there's not enough support out there.
No, there isn't.
Okay, and so you already mentioned that those were some of the circumstances that led to you having to deal with poverty or homelessness. So, yeah, the next question was, what were some of the circumstances? So, how did you end up living in the car? Was it just because both of you lost your jobs?
Yeah,
or?
It had to do with a lot with alcohol, some drugs. It got further into it with the drugs, but also not having jobs, getting depressed. I guess just going that route that was a lot easier to face the alcohol, you know, and the drugs. Don't ask me why. You can have alcohol all the time, you can have cash all the time for it. And once you sober up, you don't have a dime to your name. I don't understand, but yeah, it was drugs and alcohol for us, and not finding a job.
And were you able to overcome these challenges eventually?
Yes, I did. About 6 years ago, I became clean and sober. I was a hardcore addict down here. I like it down here. I cleaned up down here. This is people I know. These are the people I can relate to, because we've all been there, and we all are still here. I have houses down here now, and I'm clean and sober.
That's great. And what were some of the things that help you overcome these challenges?
Well, looking at everybody else's life, waking up every morning and being sick. I guess just that old saying, you're sick of being sick. Well, my youngest daughter, she started having, she had a baby, and she wasn't going to show me the baby until I could prove something that I was going to be a better grandmother. She wouldn't allow me to go near my grandson, so that's one of the reasons why I cleaned up. And for my son's sake, he was really sick. He had schizophrenia and he had grand mal seizures, so it eventually took him. He died at 19, 6 years ago, and even that, I don't want to put myself back into this role, or I don't want to put down his name, because he helped me clean up.
What are some measures you think could be taken by society or government to address the issues relating to homelessness and poverty amongst urban Aboriginals?
Oh God. I mean, if you're going to make a promise, stick to it. Don't always sit there and you're always saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Yeah, it sounds good. Follow through. Come down here. Really take off your shoes and come down here. Live a week, 2 weeks in the shoes down here. Don't have your income come in, have no bank accounts to back you up, have no house to back you up. Start living down at their level, the level down here. You come and take the place of someone down here, and a week with nothing. I think you would get a bit of an idea what's going on down here. No promises. Follow through.
Thanks.
You're welcome.